Hi and welcome to CX Today. I'm Susie Harrison, Senior Content Editor, and today I'm delighted to be joined by Philip Heltewig, who is CEO at Cognigy. Cognigy has just raised 100 million from a Series C round of funding to build the AI workforce of the future, and we're delighted to be discussing that with them today. So welcome, Philip.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
So closing this Series C round of funding is a great achievement. Can you tell us a little bit about the process and what the outcome means for you?
Well, closing a Series C round or any funding round is a very rigorous process that takes quite a while. We interact with a lot of different investors during the process, and it's a lot of effort on both sides, right? We evaluate the investors that we want to work with. They evaluate whether they want to work with us. For example, our lead investor, Euraseo, spoke to more than 17 different industry experts before even contacting us, right? Including our customers, partners, and even some of our competitors, to learn more about the market, to learn more about Cognigy. So it's a very involved process. And they actually shared with us afterwards what the process validated for them. And we were very delighted to see that. And firstly, so I think they named 5 different points. The value we bring to our customers was highlighted, right? Hundreds of millions of interactions handled by our AI agents around the world in multiple different languages on chat and voice. And that this is not just a nice to have for our customers. It is really, truly an initiative that brings clear ROI and that brings clear benefits to their customers in the end. The quality and breadth of the functionality of our platform was also highlighted, 70% plus automation rates, sometimes as high as 95%. Ease of use and strong user experience of the platform, robustness and scalability. Scalability, it's actually an interesting one. It's something that's not talked about so much, but when we talk about scalability, we talk about the number of concurrent interactions that a platform can handle, right? And Lufthansa is a good example. Usually there's a base load of, let's say, 200 people that communicate with the AI agents of Lufthansa. But if there's a severe weather event or a union strike or something like that, then that can skyrocket to something like 25,000 in parallel, right? And this scalability you can't often find in the market. And last but not least, our strong market reputation was highlighted. We have a recommendation rate of 98%, so almost 100% amongst our customers. So this was great. It was a lengthy process. We're super happy with the outcome. The announcement got significant attention in the marketplace, and we're actually extremely happy about how many of our customers and partners have participated in the process and helped us create this amazing outcome.
Great. So I guess the big question is, how are you going to spend the money? Where's your key areas of investment?
Yeah, so we're going to buy a couple of islands and big boats around the world. Oh, no, sorry.
Do I get an invite?
It was different, yeah. So let me correct that. We're allocating it mainly to 2 areas of the business. The first one is expanding our R&D efforts even further. We're already investing a large chunk of our revenues back into research and development, but we're going to strengthen that investment even further, enhancing our product features. But secondly, there's of course the scaling of the go-to-market function. Right, we're very strong in our home market here in Europe and in the United States. We're going to strengthen those markets further, but we're also going to be expanding into new markets. And but in general, we're going to invest in almost all aspects of the business, including AI innovation, customer success, and of course the R&D piece and global expansion.
And the conversational AI market is huge, as you know. It's projected to reach 36 billion in revenue by 2032. So what do you see as the next trends for generative AI in the contact center?
Yeah, it's a good question, right? Because generative AI really did something amazing for AI agents in general. All of a sudden, everyone loves bots, right? And we can see that in the traction for our business as well. Because finally, we are at a stage where they are closer to the artificial intelligences that we were shown in movies years and years and years ago, right? We can all of a sudden have discussions with artificial intelligence in a way that just simply wasn't possible before. So generative AI is creating a lot of buzz, but also a lot of value, right? But the true value is sometimes still a little bit elusive for large enterprises because generative AI brings value, but there are also some risks around hallucination, etc. So the question is, how do we rein that in? How do we make this amazing technology usable in the contact center of enterprises? And that's where we come in, because we essentially provide a wrapping layer around this kind of technology. We can limit hallucinations. We can make sure that data privacy relevant information is filtered out, et cetera, So I think the major trend really will be rolling out generative AI in an enterprise compliant way into the contact center, into the organization, into the wider organization. And that's what we're working on.
And obviously, Gen AI brings a level of automation that we previously haven't had. How do you think that will affect the job market for contact centers?
It's a good question, of course, because when you think about artificial intelligence in the contact center, not just generative AI, but AI in general, an immediate thought is that it is about reducing your human workforce. But the problem that most enterprises are facing is that they don't have enough good human agents on their staff, right? So what we're doing is we're actually filling this service gap, right? If you need 2,000 agents, but you can only really get your hands onto 1,000 very well qualified agents, you can use this now new AI first approach in customer service, where the AI agents are resolving the high volume customer service inquiries without the need to speak to a human. And then you can escalate to the remaining humans that you have in the contact center for the more complex use cases for an overall better customer service. So we believe there is an impact, of course, but the impact is mostly positive, especially for the customers. And there's also technologies that work together with human agents, right? We call this agent co-pilot. They sit next to the agents in the contact center and provide them with information in real time, making their lives easier and in the end help to resolve cases quicker.
And how will this funding impact your product development roadmap? I know you spoke a lot about the R&D that you're going to be investing in. If you could tell us a bit more about your roadmap changes?
It's not really changing because, I mean, your first question was about the process of such an investment round. And there are essentially three aspects, right? You present the past results of the company. Then you present the current state of the company, and you present the future state of the company, how you envision it, the strategy. Now, our strategy has been very clear and actually very, very clear for a long time. We want to create the AI agent workforce of the future, right? Because we very clearly believe that in the future, you will have AIs working in enterprises just like you have humans working in enterprises at the moment. So creating and orchestrating this AI agent workforce is what we will enable with Cognigy, and that's what we will continue to invest in R&D to make this possible.
And how does this funding achievement more broadly sit within your long-term strategic goals at Cognigy?
Our long-term goals are to become a huge enterprise software powerhouse, similar to a Salesforce or who knows, maybe even a Microsoft. I know that's quite a big dream. But we want to become an enterprise software player in our own right? And so this funding clearly helps us as a stepping stone in that direction. And we're very happy about it. The partner we found with Eurozeo is really on the same page when it comes to this vision. And so we want to continue to invest in that and to build out that market together with our partners in the CCaaS space and in the SI space, because it is quite frankly a very interesting and very exciting market to be in. It's something that we will all remember in the future that this happened, right? We were there when AIs really started working with us. And so we're super happy to be a part of this revolution.
And we look forward to following your journey as it progresses. Well, thank you very much, Philip from Cognigy, for joining me today. And we look forward to, as I say, following this discussion further. Until next time, thank you very much.